There, Linden Hold'em and Hold'em Realty Group. For 20 plus years, I've been helping home buyers, home sellers, and real estate investors and commercial clients buy and sell real estate, primarily in the greater Las Vegas area. And today I want to share with you some things that are really affecting our industry. Unless you've just haven't been paying attention to the news or been hiding under a rock, you're aware of at some level that there are some significant changes coming to the real estate industry, primarily as to how real estate agents are compensated for their services and how sellers and buyers, how fees for agent services are going to be handled going forward. There's been some lawsuits that have come forward and have been finalized. There's some settlement arrangements that have been made by the National Association of Realtors, NAR, as well as most of the major brokerages in the U.S. And so there's those things. There's a lot of things that are still being finalized, but there are changes, and we've already started to make changes at Hold'em Realty Group to address these things. And for those of our clients and people that refer us business and refer us clients, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to kind of start the conversation because, yes, there are significant changes happening. No, these changes are not ending agency. You're still going to have access to agents and brokerage, and it's going to be more transparent. There's going to be we've always been transparent with how we charged our fees and where your monies were going. But unfortunately, a lot of agents in the industry maybe haven't been as transparent, or even maybe misleading a little bit because they weren't sharing all the data or didn't have to, and sometimes naively just didn't know. And so, for example, buyer brokerage, for years, most of the industry has not really taken the time to do proper buyer consultations and explain to buyers exactly how the process worked. We've been doing that for many years, and we'll continue to do that. And also on the seller side, a lot of times sellers really didn't or feel that they had a choice on what they could pay in commissions and incentives and marketing dollars that were spent and that they were funding and so on. And so to be really clear right in the beginning here as we start to reach the halfway point of this video is there's never been a mandated commission percentage. It just hasn't been. And that was one of the things that was alleged in the lawsuit. Ultimately, that's just not true. I can show you lots of data. There were some consumers that felt like there was a standard and so on. But the reality is, commissions have always been negotiable, and that's how the industry has been. You can provide different levels of service and different fees related to that level of service, and it's been that way for many, many years. And so, on one level, nothing's really changing in that, but on another level, the changes that are obvious is that it's going to be very, very clear, especially to sellers, where their money's going and if and when, and they're going to have a choice on how much and if they do offer incentives to buyers agents to bring the buyers to their property. And so just know that there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of things that you want to be even more educated on than ever. Know that Hold'em Realty Group, that I'm not saying we've been perfect, but we've been very engaged in that over the years, and we'll continue to make sure that our clients are understanding what's going on in the industry, where your money's going, how it's being spent, and just keep in mind that there is a lot of professionalism that we hold and a lot of great agents and brokers do as well, but also realize there's a lot of agents, either because of lack of education or being willing to be educated, that they really don't understand a lot of these things. And so we just want to be a resource. As most of you know, we're all about having data and information and resources for you to be able to find out about every aspect of real estate. We love real estate. We love talking real estate. We buy and sell real estate ourselves, and we want to share that with our clients and referral sources as well. So I just wanted to start the dialogue. We'll probably end up doing a longer version of this video as more information and more things are finalized and so on. But just know that we're on top of it. We're here to provide value to you as our customers. And if you want to talk more about what's going on in the industry, just click on the link below. I'd love to have a conversation with anyone Just grab a spot on my calendar. We'll take 15, 20 minutes and talk about data and talk about what's going on in the industry and how that affects you or doesn't affect you. And happy to have that conversation anytime. So let's talk. Lyndon Holdeman, Holden Realty Group.